Hi and welcome to today's video. My name is Natalia Munoz and I'm an occupational therapy student. Today we're going to talk about adaptive equipment. What is an adaptive equipment? It's an adaptive equipment used to promote participation in daily life activities. We can adapt a tool that the patient is already using and we can improve participation by making it more easier for them to manipulate those tools. For instance, if you don't have enough range of motion, you can use a built-up utensil to feed yourself, or a built-up toothbrush to brush your teeth or your hair. So for today, I want to show you a adaptive equipment that you can use with pencils so that you can facilitate writing for patients in the pediatric setting. This adaptive equipment, you can use it with children as young as 2 years old, and you can go up to I would say up to their being able to master that skill of using a tripod grasp on a writing tool. So like I said, there's no limit in age. If you have a 17-year-old patient that doesn't have the strength to hold the pencil correctly, you can use the handy writer with them. If you have a 2-year-old that is still not holding the pencil correctly, and then instead of doing a digital grasp, or doing a palmar grasp, you can facilitate and start promoting age-appropriate grasp on pencils and paintbrushes and markers. So the adaptive equipment that we're going to use, you only require 2 hair ties. You have at home, it's very inexpensive. So what you're going to do is you're going to lace one hair tie under the other, and then you're going to loop the top one through its top section, and then you're going to pull. So this is going to secure the adaptive equipment, our handy writer. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get a pencil and you're going to wrap either end. Wrap it around the top of the pencil, and then on the other hair tie you're going to loop the child's hand. So when they hold the pencil, they're going to have web space stabilization. They're going to use 3 fingers to stabilize the pencil. It's going to separate the ulnar and the radial aspect of the hand. So the ulnar, radial, it's going to promote forearm stabilization. Wrist is going to be in neutral. And then when they write, they're going to have a better grip on the pencil to be able to draw. And they have more control. And then when you're working on older children that you want to do a dynamic grasp, is also going to help, because then if they were not holding the handy writer, sometimes what happens is that the child fatigues and then they start holding the pencil like this. So joint instability, joint pain, joint deformity, all these things are going to start happening when the child does not hold the pencil correctly. They're going to fatigue faster. So with the handy writer, you're promoting a more natural position of the arm, the wrist, and the fingers on a pencil. You can also use a paintbrush. Same concept. You're going to wrap one of the ends around the brush, and you have the child insert their hand so they can hold it. So like I was saying, you want to promote a digital grasp, you hold it and you give it to the child, and they won't be able to hold it with a palmar grasp, because you already want them to start using an age-appropriate grasp on a paintbrush, on a pencil, or on a marker. Now, some of the diagnoses that you can treat and you can help your child is developmental delays, muscle weakness, decreased fine motor control, cerebral palsy. They sometimes don't have the range of motion and the control and the dexterity to hold the markers and the pencils, so the handy writer can promote that. You can also try to work with children that have decreased range of motion, decreased intrinsic muscle strength, and it's going to promote participation in occupations such as play, because they can color and play. Is going to promote participation in school, because they're going to be able to write and not fatigue faster. Their handwriting is going to be more legible. Their coloring skills is going to improve. So all these activities can be promoted, and they're meaningful occupations for children, and it's very inexpensive. 2 hair ties, you can get it in your own house, and you can make it on your own. There's no tools needed, and then it's something safe, and your child will be able to learn how to use it later on. And thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this video.